So welcome everyone. This is our AMB class lesson number 2. Welcome everyone. So last week we learned how to make a list, and today we're gonna go off that list and we're gonna actually learn how to reach out to those people. I'll give you some super simple to use formulas that you can kinda make your own and make them sound natural, so it's not going to sound like an automated message or whatnot. So yes, so hopefully you all had a chance to come up with a prospect list of at least 50 plus people. Most of you did send me a quick note, said that you did it, so amazing job. You know, it's just staying on track and just doing these little things every week. It's gonna really help you. So yeah, today we're gonna learn how to reach out to those people. So first we're gonna go over how to connect with people who you already know, who you have spoken to in the past, but maybe not brought up Monat with them. So we're gonna go. The way I love teaching it is like they teach to us in our Smart Start workbook. So I like to do the wording slightly differently, but the idea behind it is kind of the same. So feel free to take screenshots if you'd like. I'll try to go slower because there may be some writing or note taking that you may want to take, that you want to do. But yeah, as far as what does you plus story plus open-ended question mean? You is, you know, talking about the prospect, something about them. Then you want to have like a little story to lead with, and then you're going to ask them an open-ended question in the end to see if they're open to the products or opportunity. So I'll have some samples here for you, some examples, and I'll just really break it down so that you kind of get the idea of how this will flow. But one of them could be, hi Francis, you have always encouraged me to think outside the box and go after my dreams, and I'm so grateful for you for that. So you say something nice about Francis, you make her feel all warm and fuzzy, how you appreciate her, you know, being all supportive. So that's, if that's the actual case, don't say it to somebody who has always told you that you're crazy or something. So, you know, make it so that it makes sense. Then you want to attach a story to it. So you can say, let me put this up on top here. So you can say that I took your advice and jumped into a business that helps people love their hair again with a naturally based hair care line. I have a sample with your name on it. Many people see results just after one use. So this could be your story to go with it. And then you want to end it with an open-ended question. How do you feel about meeting up on Thursday? So I can tell you more. It could be, how do you feel about, you know, hopping on the phone on Wednesday afternoon? How do you feel about going out for coffee? So I can tell you more. So, you know, get creative here and kind of just use this as sort of a general guideline, but you can use this formula with literally anyone. So yes, this is what I actually meant to show you. So you can just make it your own. How do you feel about learning more? So to see if you can think of anyone who could benefit from this. So if you think that Francis herself may not be interested at all herself and you want to take the pressure off her, you could use that option. So you could kind of ask who they know instead of saying that, hey, would you like to learn more? So does that make sense so far to you guys?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So yeah, here's the full thing. Hi Francis, you have always encouraged me to think outside the box and go after my dreams, and I'm so grateful for you for that. I took your advice and jumped into a business that helps people love their hair again with a naturally based hair care line. I have a sample with your name on it. Many people see results after just one use. How do you feel about learning more to see if you can think of anyone who could benefit from this? So, you know, put smiley faces if you do a text. It always kind of makes it feel lighter. It makes it feel not so businessy and stuffy and whatever corporate. So do whatever you would normally do. You know, if this doesn't sound quite like you, feel free to change the wording around, but do keep the same kind of an outline. So oftentimes I find that people leave out the story. So they're going to be like, hi, Francis, I have just started this new business and I'm so excited about it. would you like to learn more? So it's like, okay, it's all about you and nothing about them. So people are so much more likely to say no because you make it all about you. But if you build that story, it just flows so much better. So here's another example I did up. Hi, Francis. I've been meaning to reach out to you. Remember when we were chatting about wanting to be more mindful about the ingredients in the products we use and foods we eat? Well, I did find something that's naturally based and completely non-toxic, an anti-aging hair care line. I've been seeing some amazing results and love what it's doing to my hair too. How do you feel about popping by on Thursday afternoon? I'd love to share some samples with you so you can experience it for yourself. So it's just another way of, kind of building the story around what's happened between you and that person. So hopefully that makes sense. So feel free to screenshot if you'd like. I am recording this as well, and I'll give you guys the link of where I'm collecting all these classes so people can go back and, double check things and then refresh their memory. So one more example here as well for somebody that is maybe a mom, somebody that wants to spend more time with her kids, could be a grandparent that wants to spend more time with her kids. Doesn't have to be a lady, could be a man, a grandpa. So this could be anybody that just wants to make more time. So again, don't tie it to just the kids. It could be maybe somebody that is a dog mom, doesn't have like human kids, but they have dogs. Maybe they want to spend more time with their dogs. So I don't think outside the box, but hi, Francis. I've been thinking about you ever since you told me that you'd like to have more time to spend with your kids. I don't know if this is a fit for you or not, but I thought I'd ask because I've been meeting other moms with similar stories who are making it happen for their family with this non-toxic hair care line. What do you think about taking a closer look at the business side with me to see if it's something you could see yourself doing? It would be so much fun to do this together. So this could be a close friend or somebody obviously that you know from the past because they have told you that they don't have enough time for this or that. So I'll also give you a formula for connecting with cold market because eventually those 50 people that are on your list, you're gonna approach them all with the formulas I just gave you. But the one thing that we do need to consistently do, I would suggest if you're running the business sort of part-time, very part-time, try to add at least one person to your contact list every single day. So that could be you requesting somebody as a friend on Facebook, you meeting a lady at a grocery store in the lineup, dry cleaners, whatever it may be, but add one person per day to your contact list. That ensures that once you're through with these 50, you're going to have people to reach out to afterwards. So those are going to be most likely your kind of cold market or kind of maybe lukewarm if you connected with them a little bit more. But here's an idea for a potential customer. So this could be somebody that you made friends with on Facebook and you saw that they posted something and you're going to use this post that you saw as a kind of a connection point. So you could be saying, hey, Francis, I liked your post that you did about your dry little hair. I'm reaching out because I've been there myself and it's not an overnight fix, but totally worth it in the end. Hang in there. I finally have been able to put an end to my hair issues after finding some things that work for me. Do you mind if I ask what you've tried in the past to fix the dryness? So you're not telling about your products, you're not telling about really anything, you just say kind of, casually that something has finally worked for you, but you're putting kind of the questions back on them so that they can open up and they're going to tell you what's been working for them. So does this part kind of make sense to you guys?
Yes, absolutely. Some great information.
Okay, that's awesome. So what you can do,
wonderful.
You kind of that's awesome. I'm glad. So once you have kind of opened up that door a little bit and you're asking them, hey, what have you tried in the past? And then they may say, oh, I've used coconut oil and oh my gosh, it made my hair so greasy. You could, or whatever they say, you could ask, why do you think it hasn't worked for you? Let them kind of dig a little bit. They may say that, oh, hey, I guess coconut hair oil is actually not good for hair after all. Surprise, surprise. Most people don't know that. So, whatever it could be, you could ask why it hasn't worked for you. Or if they say that, oh, hey, I tried this and this, and I actually saw some results. So you can say, why do you believe that has worked for you in the past? So they may kind of tell you a little bit about the ingredients, or maybe that they did some research, whatever. But you're just kind of showing interest in them by asking these questions. And then you could also say, if you'd like, I could send you some info on what I use. It really helped me in Search Story. It's really helped me with my dry hair. It's really helped me put an end to my dry scalp. It's really helped me to, fix my split ends. Whatever your story is, make sure it's real. And if not, no big deal. So you take that pressure off them by saying, if not, no big deal, but you're kind of offering to tell them about what's been working for you. Super awesome, kind of a casual, nonchalant way of just offering help, but not in a weird way. At least to me, it doesn't sound weird. So, by the way, any of the cold market stuff here that I'm kind of relaying on to you, I can come up with it. This is not word for word. This is something that I've made my own, but it's thanks to my radio coach who has really, really helped me kind of wrap my head around it, and it's been working well for me. So I don't want to take credit where it's not due. But another thing you can say, quick question, have you ever considered trying the advanced hydrating line from Monat that's designed to deeply hydrate and reverse the brittle dry hair? So no matter what they say, whether it has worked or whether it hasn't worked, whatever they have tried in the past, you can always go to that last thing as well. Quick question, have you ever considered? They may be like, hey, no, I don't even know what Monat is. Or they may say that, oh, hey, I tried this other line from Monat, but it wasn't working for me or whatever. You can always go to the new advanced hydrating line because most people haven't tried it yet. So there's that. Feel free to screenshot if you need to or take notes. Totally up to you guys. So let's talk about a potential market partner. So the first part was about reaching out to somebody who you believe could be a good customer. They have maybe voiced their hair issues or something like that. So reaching out and leading with the product is kind of the natural thing. Now with a potential market partner, this could be somebody that's that you know that they're already doing well in business. You know that maybe they're a serialpreneur, somebody that always is trying all these different things, selling things and always hustling. It could be even somebody on LinkedIn. So somebody that you see as a sharp kind of a business person. So you may want to lead with a business there. One example is, hey, Francis, I almost didn't reach out to you, but decided to anyway. I didn't want you to think it was some sort of a spammy or copy-paste automated message. Haha. You can do the haha or you don't have to if that's not you. But I do love what you posted on Facebook, what you posted on Twitter, what you posted on Instagram. Wherever you saw their post, that's what you want to put there. But I do love what you posted on Instagram. And you seem super confident and motivated. Do you mind if I ask what you do for a living? So you could open it up that way because people love talking about themselves. Always remember that. They love, the more questions you ask about them, the more they're gonna think that you are amazing at conversations and communicating. You may not even say more than 3 words, but if you let them talk about themselves, they're gonna come out of it thinking that that was the best conversation ever. Funny how it works. So follow-up questions to that first question. How long have you been doing that for? Wow, you must really love it. Have you ever considered doing something else? They may open up about some other business ventures, some other things that they're involved in. Based on what you've shared with me, you may want to take a look at what I do. If you'd like, I could send you some info. If not, no big deal, just let me know. So super casual again, but you are reaching out, you are seeing if they are open to anything at all. Usually when I say the last part, based on what you've shared with me, like almost 99% of the time, they're gonna say, what is this? What is this about? What are you talking about? So it allows you to go into more of the conversation of what we actually do. So this is going to be your homework, you guys. Out of those 50 people who are on your list from last week's homework, I want you to reach out to 10 people during this week. So it's like 1.1 people per day. I guess I don't know what the math is. So it's just a little bit more than one person per day. In the next 7 days, reach out to those 10 people and use the formulas that I gave you. So whether it's cold market, warm market, lukewarm, and just give it a try. Don't be scared. The worst thing, remember, that they can tell you is no. And I don't know anyone who has died from a no yet. So you guys are pretty safe there. So, and when you're done with your assignments, send a message to me. Some of you may do this in one day. Some of you may take an entire week. There's no right or wrong. Like, we don't, nobody gets penalized if you're a little bit slower. That's totally cool. But I want to make sure that you all do reach out to some people during this week. And again, this is the thing too. If you're somebody that has maybe more time in your hands, if you feel like the 10 is too little, do as many as you can. I mean, it's month end right now. I know a lot of people are trying to reach goals and ranks and things like that. So if you want to blast it out, feel free to blast it out. If you find that the 50 people goes way too fast, go more. So there's no rules as far as the maximum goes, but try to do at least 10. So there we are. That's it for today. This was quick and easy, and hopefully this helped you. I'm going to open this up for questions just before I let you go. Does anybody need any clarification? Anybody feel that there's questions?
Oh, I do definitely.
Okay.
Now, is this okay to do this all through Messenger? Because that's what I've really been doing. I have not, really been, the phone is not going to be a way for me to do this, I don't think. But the people that I reached out today or yesterday were through Messenger.
Yes. Messenger, telling you guys, honestly, I do like 95% of my reach outs via Messenger. The rest are in person. Like, it is really funny, but I'm really not the phone person. I get on the phone with team members, but it's really weird for me to do it on the phone. So I'm totally cool with
most people don't have that kind of time. They can just grab a quick message, they can read it here and there. They know they heard,
yes,
to get on the phone, they're afraid they're going to get stuck. So, I really haven't mastered Instagram at all. So that's the thing.
Don't guys worry about different platforms and whatever. Use your preferred platform. If you are like super comfortable with Facebook, stick with Facebook and Facebook Messenger until you kind of get things going. So if we try to kind of dilute our focus between so many different things, it's not going to be good in the end anyway. So master one platform first and use it, because there's billions of users on Facebook. There's enough people there. So you don't feel like you have to do it all. I don't do it all. So, but yes, when you use the Messenger, you can either send these as text messages, or if you get super confident, or if you feel super comfortable with someone, challenge yourself a little bit and do this as a voice message. Maybe write it out at first and hit that voice message and sound excited, sound kind of passionate about it, so that you put some emotion through to them as well. Because it all kind of, if they feel like you were excited about it, they're a little bit more likely to kind of get excited and curious as well.
Yeah, I've used that a couple times since you sent them to me. I'm like, oh, this is kind of neat. I like that. So yeah. Okay.
Love it. That's awesome. Anyone else? Anything else? Gail wants to talk. Hi, Gail.
I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me?
I can. Yes.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I really love that voice messaging on Messenger. I think that's probably the coolest thing. I hadn't used it until I got that message late last night when I sent it out, and it was like a small book. But I'm really excited about that. I think that's a really cool tool that's new for me too, like Georgine. Mm-hmm. And I think it might be my new favorite way to go.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I agree. Since it came out, I remember my first couple of times I felt kind of awkward, but then I was like, this is my chance to show who I am, right? It's because it's the easy, it's kind of, they say that it's one of the fastest ways to build that trust with somebody and get people to get to know like your real personality. So, when you send text messages, oftentimes people can even misinterpret things, or if and that's why I always say put some smiley faces or use some emojis when you do text messages to show people that, okay, like you're like happy about what you're sending, because sometimes they can think of it as, oh, just too serious or too, I don't know. So anyways, yes, the voice messages, I agree, they're my favorite. Seems to work well. Does anybody else have anything, any questions? It's so great to see so many of you on the line here today. That's fabulous. No, we're good? Oh. I think we're good. Okay, I thought that somebody was waving, but I think that was something. All right, you guys. I just don't want to ignore anyone. I'm going back and forth between everyone here. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for hopping on here. We're going to see you next Sunday, same time, same place. And until then, let's rock this thing out.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye, guys.